What is the meaning behind these cryptic messages that the White House is posting on their social media? I think I figured it out, man. So, if you haven't already known, for the past 2 days, the White House has been uploading cryptic messages on their social media, right? Here's one. This was 2 hours ago. Here's another one 3 hours ago. 4 hours ago. 4 hours ago. And they've been doing this since yesterday. Yesterday would have been, well, the day before yesterday was the 25th. Was when they started doing this. So here's an article by Newsweek. White House posts cryptic image on social media, right? Now, images have been many at this point. The White House posted a new pixelated image to its social media accounts on Thursday, following previous posts to social media on Wednesday night. The image has again puzzled followers, as some have commented that it resembles President Donald Trump, right? As of 4:02 p.m., the image has 4 million views, 23,000 likes, and over 8,000 comments. Newsweek reached out to the White House via email for comment on Thursday. And here we have Deputy Assistant to the President of the White House, Deputy Communications Director Kalen Dorr, reacted to the post on X with an eye emoji and another emoji resembling a purple monster or alien. Right? Now keep in mind, there's been a lot of things happening. It's not easy to digest everything at once. We're being bombarded by a bunch of information all at once. Venezuela, Iran, the government Epstein files, and the releasing of them and the redaction of them still, hearings about it, UFO and the UFO or aliens, where is it? Domain. Alien.gov mystery grows is USA Today after White House says stay tuned. Right? So if you don't remember, maybe about a month ago or something, President Barack Obama was on a podcast and was asked, right, do you think that there's other life, like aliens, essentially? He said yes. President Trump was then asked about it, and they asked him if he had seen his comments, who affirmed that there's life outside of what we know here. And President Donald Trump responded to the reporter who asked that question and said he should not be giving that information out or affirming in any case, because that's classified information. Now, Trump in that statement neither affirmed nor denied the claim, right, or proof. But they have, two newly registered federal website domains, alien.gov and aliens.gov, and are drawing attention after records showed that they were created this week by a U.S. government agency, fueling speculation as questions around UFOs and extraterrestrial life return to the spotlight. Now, at the same time, all of this has been happening. I have been following Professor Jiang, before he became famous, as he recently has been, right, over the past couple of days in regards to his takes on the Iran war and stuff. One of the things he mentions a lot was game theory. So I've been following this, right, since he started his lectures and stuff. Very interesting insight. So what is game theory, right? Well, game theory, according to Google here, is the mathematical study of strategic decision-making among rational agents where the outcome of each participant depends on the actions of others. Game theory. Now, I like to play video games for the most part. When you play video games, or even if you're a part of any team, usually your team will come together to score as many points as possible, right? We want the same outcome. You want to win, right? Now, perhaps there's a game theory about life, right? Perhaps humanity could become as a team, right, to have better outcomes for the sake of humanity, right? Regardless of color, race, creed, wealth, etc., right? Humanity could come as together, right, on the same team. Now, what would that happen? How could that happen? Well, it would have to be something against something else. Something that isn't us, something like aliens, right? So you have game theory. Now, all of this to come, and pixels and stuff, and cryptic messages, and where's the pixels here, and all these things, reminded by, I have figured this out, 2015, a movie called Pixel, starring Adam Sandler, right? Now, the plot of the movie essentially is down here. When the aliens misinterpret video feeds of classic arcade games as a declaration of war, they attack the Earth in the form of the video games, right? So this is where I'm going with this. Back in the 70s, two probes were sent out. Voyager 1, Voyager 2. It's been over 40-some years now. They're still active. And scientists speculate that by 2036, these things are, they'll have enough power to last up to 2036. So that is the speculation, what they think is going to happen. Now, each individual probe here has a gold record. Each probe carries a 12-inch gold-plated copper disc featuring sounds, images, music, and greetings designed to convey the story of humanity to any intelligent life that might find them. So here's my theory. I believe that other life has found these things. I believe other life is here and they have found us, but have not made themselves known yet. That's my theory, right? Obviously, I'm just joking around with this. This is just to have fun with it, right? They're just trolling everybody, man. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything, It means whatever you want it to mean. In this case, I put it together like this, right? I'm just having fun, man. They're just messing with us, right? This is just something that they do, but people are losing their minds, bro. There's people who are losing their minds. Look, if I go into the comments here, you can see this guy is asking Grok, right? Can you pixelify this image? This is what they came up with. Here's somebody else. Here's somebody else posting this. Here's somebody else. That's Epstein's thing. This is somebody else here. Somebody else, right? You can see people are losing their minds, bro. This is just to troll, right? And so they engagement is there, right? Engagement is there. This particular one has 24 million views on X alone. 51,000 likes, 13,000 reposts, 15,000 comments, right? And this was 10 hours ago. So this is not that. I believe they also have an Instagram page, right? But I don't know. Anyway, this was just for fun, man. I just wanted to have fun with it. I think it's interesting. Who knows what this means? It could, for all we know, I'm right, bro. For all we know, my theory stands, right? Who knows? But let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you think that they're trolling, right? Just to generate attention, right? I think they're doing a great job of it, right? People are obviously losing their minds, right? There's people who think it's funny too, but the people who are upset and losing their minds, I think it's hilarious. Absolutely. Let me know in the comments what you think, and you know what you got to do. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. Follow, repost, all that good stuff. You know what to do. And I will see you all in the next one, man. Peace.